Today I'm going to show you how to do a cold drunken chicken using this wine that is perfect as a cold appetizer. We'll be talking about Hakka Yellow Wine. Hakka Yellow Wine is traditionally made in Hakka households and is prized for its medicinal value in TCM. If you don't make it yourself, then you need to know someone who knows someone who knows someone who knows a Hakka lady that makes it, and then try to buy a bottle. And the bottle, they usually just wrap it up in newspaper because, you know, it's not quite legal. But the good news is now there's a cottage industry that's growing in Singapore making these rice wine. Today I want to introduce to you XJN Hakka rice wine. This bottle of Hakka Yellow Wine is brewed in Singapore. The most famous dish using this Hakka Yellow Wine is Hakka Yellow Wine chicken, used for post-partum women. Today I'm going to show you how to do a cold drunken chicken using this wine that is perfect as a cold appetizer. I got two lovely chicken thigh here. Of course, I picked kampong chicken because I like the yellow fat, and later on the skin, where after you steam, will turn into a very nice yellow color. So we're going to use some salt, just going to rub on the surface of the chicken. Make sure you clean the skin nicely, and if there's any little organs, you can clean it off. After you scrub the chicken skin with salt, you want to just wash it. Okay, give it a good wash. I'm going to pat it dry, get rid of all the excess water. This is an optional step, but this is what I like to do. I take a toothpick. When you steam, the chicken skin actually will sort of contract. So we want to preserve the nice look of the chicken skin. I'm going to use a toothpick to pin the skin of the chicken onto the meat. When you steam and the skin tightens, it will still sort of cover the whole chicken thigh. Alright, we're going to season it with a little bit of salt. And this is optional, but I always like to use a bit of chicken powder. Or if you don't have a chicken powder, you can use a little bit of fish sauce, and that will give it a bit of umami when you steam. This is dried black fungus, which I have rehydrated with by soaking it in water. And also I feel that the black fungus will give it a bit of textural contrast, makes the dish a little bit more interesting. Doesn't it look as if he's sitting cross-legged? I'm going to slice some ginger, some green onions as well. I'm just going to sort of like roughly mince all this together. I'm just going to spread it on top of the chicken like this. And one final step is to add some of the yellow wine. Yellow wine will also help to get rid of any foul smell. Okay? Just a little bit of yellow wine. So once the water is bubbling, you turn down the heat, okay, and you put your chicken in. So make sure the heat is very gentle, yeah? We don't want it to be too aggressive. Now you set your timer for 25 minutes, and in the meantime, let's make the marinating sauce. Just 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, and then we're going to fry the ginger. One thing you will notice about this Hakka Yellow Wine is there's no sediments at the bottom of the bottle. Maybe you can't see it when it's so dark. You can just throw in all the wine, and then we'll throw in a few wolfberries. You just add in a pinch of salt. But once it comes up to the boil, you can basically turn it off and it's done. Let's talk about the XJN Yellow Rice Wine. You can read from the label, it's XJN Hong Niang Jiu. This is traditional Hakka Yellow Wine, as good as if you have made it at home yourself. It's got an alcohol level of 6%, so people usually use it as a tonic, especially the elderly. It helps with digestion, circulation. It warms the body on a cold, rainy day. It's very fragrant. This Hakka Yellow Wine recipe, it comes from Madame Xie, who in 1992 got a little bit homesick. So she asked a relative to get the recipe from their hometown in China, and she started making this wine, and over the next few decades she perfected the recipe. During the COVID period, taught her son how to do this, and in memory of Madame Xie, they started brewing this wine to sell to the general public. Okay, chicken is ready. All you need to do is to let it cool down. Just gonna remove all the black fungus as well. This stuff is the good stuff. So we're going to get some of this beautiful chicken oil to add onto our marinating sauce. And with the black fungus, what we're going to do is we're going to slice it. We're going to add some soy sauce as well as a drizzle of sesame oil. Of course, if you are lazy to debone, you can use boneless chicken. The last step is to add the marinating liquid. We're going to put this in the fridge, and tomorrow we're going to have lovely drunken chicken with Hakka Yellow Wine. Alright, so as you can see, this is a very good dish to prepare ahead of time because you can keep it in the fridge for up to a few days. Okay, remember this black fungus has been marinated with soy sauce and sesame oil, so it's very nice on its own. And I do it this way because the black fungus also looks like a nest. We're gonna just drizzle on the yellow wine chicken sauce. We're gonna add a little bit of the fresh Hakka Yellow Wine. And there we have it, drunken chicken with Hakka Yellow Wine. Now to find out what it tastes like. Oh, nice succulent chicken. This Hakka Yellow Wine has got a flavor that is quite unique. You don't usually come across it. The wine is not too strong, it's only 6%, remember? And it's got a bit of a punch. It's a really nice dish and it's really simple to do, so I hope you try it at home. And don't forget to pick up a bottle of XJN Hakka Yellow Wine, now available in over 50 medicinal halls across the island. It's also available on Shopee. Until next time, happy cooking and bye for now.